Hello once again, everyone. Original Blood Ace back with another video. This one's more of a discussion video, probably won't be very long. Now you're thinking, that looks like Minecraft in the picture. Am I right? Well, apparently, this is a 3DS game called Cube Creator 3D. Well, not apparently it is. And first of all, it's kind of funny as the developer or publisher or whatever, Big John Games, it's like, huh, kind of funny, another John. But anyway, either way, I looked into this. I tried the demo, was very disappointed with it. But I figured, oh, it's a demo. Most of the time, demos are pretty poor at showing off the full content of a game, the full scale of it. Like Monster Hunter, its demos were horrible, but the actual full game, amazing. So I figured it was only $5, $4.99 or $5.24 with tax, and I got it on the eShop for my new 3DS, and it's pretty fucking bad. So, this video, I'm gonna be telling you why, in my opinion, you really should avoid this game. And honestly, I think it's so bad for me to even say this, but I think even Ucraft is better than this at this point. Which really leaves us with just one crafting game coming, Stoneshire, I think it was called. Hopefully that one can deliver. But this was a waste of $5. It really, truly fucking was. Um, so I'm going to go over the pros and the cons of this, just to give you, a detailed diagnosis, if you will, of what the game plays like. Now, when I played the demo, the worlds, holy fuck, were they small. Your world is like, you know, trees, of course. It's not even as big as this picture that you're seeing right here. It's about half that size, and it takes about 2 minutes, if that, just to go walk from one side to the other side of the level. Um, and it's literally just like that. It's like puddle, hill, tree, tree, hill, puddle. Tree, puddle, hill. That's all it fucking was. Now, in the full version, yes, the worlds are a bit bigger, but this picture here is about what it would look like in the full game. Now, you might be thinking, like, that looks pretty big. That's a deceitful picture, because in the full game, the full world is really only 2, maybe 3 times bigger. And even that I highly doubt. Um, but first of all, let's start with the two pros, because there's only two pros about this thing. First of all, the music, it's pleasant enough. I have no complaints. The music sounds lovely. And ironically, and I hate to use this, not the resolution, the graphics, the look of the game, the art style, the textures look fine. It looks better than Minecraft, but that's all it has going for it. Now let's get into the cons. And there's one here I forgot to write down, which is the action of when you're breaking blocks. In the demo, you have to keep clicking the button to break a block to break it. In the full game, you can hold it down and it works similar to Minecraft, but it's not as fast. And if you, like, say you punch a dirt block, right? In the full game, we're talking here. You punch a dirt block once, and it leaves the little, like, cracks in it as if you were starting to break it. And that doesn't fade away. It doesn't go away until you start breaking another block or you hit another block. So, yeah. But let's get into the cons here because there's a few of them. First of all, horrible, horrible, horrible controls. Absolutely atrocious. You use the C-stick to move around, or to look around, I should say, and you use A, B, X, and Y to actually move forward, back, left, and right. It's just horrible controls. Some people said, it's Southpaw, control scheme for trolling the people, since a lot of people control or complain about Southpaw. If you don't know what Southpaw is, look it up. But for me and for most people who've played this, the controls are the number one issue that everyone fucking has. They are so bad. And apparently the developer says he's considering doing updates and stuff. But I don't know how. If this was on Wii U, you could use the two sticks to walk around and look around and it would work, but I don't really know how you'd get it to work with the 3DS any better. I mean, you could make it with the new 3DS, having the extra feature of using the little nub. That would work fine, but I don't know. Anyway, the next con, as like I've already said, I've already touched on this, small worlds. I thought it was just the demo, but even in the full version, like I said, it's twice, maybe 3 times bigger, if that. There were, like, a desert in there with some cactus, and whatnot, but it was nothing that, appealing, really. But I mean, if more content comes, then maybe. Really, there really just needs to be more bigger worlds. So let's talk about the next con. There's no sprinting, no running. Can't sprint. It's just lame. In Minecraft you can. Though I suppose with these fucking small ass worlds, there would be no point to sprinting because then you just get across the entire goddamn game world in like 10 seconds. But whatever. Um, and like I said, it doesn't even seem like it's a world. It's like a hill, a puddle, and trees. Healing in the health system is another issue. Because you get your ass kicked by anything in this game. There's zombies, there's like sorcerer, witch, wizard, mage type thing. Bears, which is kind of funny. I didn't expect that when I was playing it. And I don't like. It's hard to beat anything. Even with a sword, I made a wooden sword in it, and you lose to almost everything every time. I don't know if it's like the hitboxes seem to be out of whack. I don't know if that's an issue or if it's like a cooldown period to when if you hit an enemy, they blink red, and then I don't know if you have to wait 2 seconds before you can hit them again or something. But it doesn't feel as smooth and flowing as like in Minecraft where you can just go rah, 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 and hit them over and over again. But here it's like you have to back up, smack them, back up, back up, back up, smack them, and it's like all about timing and you can't just spam smacking him with your sword or whatever. And it's ugh. And you don't heal on your own. You got like 10 hearts or whatever. The only way to heal is to eat food. 1 apple equals 1 heart. So, and you get an apple. You basically get 1 apple for each tree you cut down. So, I don't know. I don't know. The next con is lack of content. Now, what I mean by this is you take down trees. However, there seems to be no saplings or any way to grow more trees. So eventually, you would have no trees in your world, and you'd run out of materials. So they'd probably want you to just, use your wood all over again if you wanted to build something again. And that's just pathetic, frankly. Now, I did read later on from a comment about this that you can get saplings to plant trees by breaking the leaves with an axe. I haven't done that myself, so maybe that's true, but from what I did break a few leaves, but I never got any saplings, so I don't know. Also, while there are a few, and I do mean few items that are in this game that are not in Minecraft, like a wooden bucket and a gold bucket, what's the point? All you have to, or another thing is, you have, in Minecraft, to smelt things, you just put coal in a furnace and, the fire is there. In this game, you have to craft fire. The fire itself. It's not like, making a flint and steel. You're actually making a flame itself. And that's just weird, crafting fire to cook food or smelt or do whatever. Also, to say craft a stone axe or a stone pickaxe, let's talk about a stone axe first. Unlike, Minecraft where it's just sticks and stones instead of sticks and wood, in this, you use a wooden axe, and then you add 1 piece of stone to it. And then you get a stone axe. Pickaxe is the same. You turn a wooden pickaxe into a stone pickaxe. It's kind of weird, but that itself is more of a choice than actually like a game-breaking thing. It's just kind of weird. I mean, the fire thing is stupid as fuck, but yeah. Anyway, the bottom of the world is another con. Minecraft, you hit the bottom of the world, you got bedrock, you can't go any further. And that's kind of the same here, except at the bottom of the world in this game in Cube Creator 3D, it's just one layer of lava. Just fucking lava. You can't do anything with it. You can't, go through it. You can't. It's just lava. There's like, ugh, I don't like that. I'd rather have a definitive bottom that I could build all the way down to and build stuff down there if I wanted. And even that, it doesn't feel like it's that deep. Even like there's no cave systems from what I found. I mean, there might be in random worlds. You might find a cave that the only one I found was like 10 blocks deep and like 20 blocks in. It was a pathetic cave. But yeah. Now the last con here is multiplayer. There is none. No local or online. Facepalm worthy. Though 2 people in these small worlds would be boring after 30 seconds, to be brutally honest. Another feature I think I should talk about that I forgot is when you die, you lose some of your items, but not all.
like some of your items stay in like your backpack that you die in. When you die, your backpack drops onto the ground, and when you have to go back to where you died and scoop it all up. Which is, it's like Minecraft where usually you lose all your items and they're all where you died and you go pick them up, but I don't know. If there's an enemy that kills you and he's just guarding your shit, then you're not going to get it back. I don't know if it lasts 5 minutes before despawning or if it stays there forever or whatever. I only put about 10 minutes to 15 minutes into the full game before saying, like, this was fucking stupid. But other than that, um, I really don't think it's worth the $5. I don't even know if I'd say it's worth $1, to be honest. And then after apparently 2 weeks, it's going to go up to $8. Uh, so yeah, and then there was another comment here I had came across where people were, or this guy wanted to clear up a few things for me. He says there are saplings. Just cut the leaves down with an axe. Apples and saplings will fall, but like I said, I already got apples, and I haven't seen any. What do you call it? Saplings. Um, he says there is a craftable world portal, which I do know about that. I don't remember how you make it, but it allows you to travel to other biomes, so you can explore more than just your world. So I guess it's Cube World 3D. That by that sense is more of like, you know a whole bunch of mini worlds connected together. But I don't know if you can. Apparently, I remember looking in the crafting thing, which is on the bottom screen of the 3DS, that you can only create one um, world portal. So I mean, that really only doubles your size from small to still pretty damn small. So, I don't know. That's still kind of useless. Um, he says the controls can be changed so that the left thumb controls movement, while the right thumb controls view, as well as other options. Which I didn't see that. I didn't look too hard, but I flipped through the settings. And I didn't see that anywhere, but I could have just skipped it. The lava being at the bottom of the world is actually more entertaining, he says, which I don't think so, because like I said, I like to be able to build a bedrock and then, build like an underground city at the bottom of the world or something like that. But this just doesn't work for me. He says it's part of the game to drive towards difficulty, which it doesn't add to the difficulty at all. Like, really, it really doesn't. Um, and the combat, which again, you're not fighting anything at the bottom of the world. Um, They are considering updates to the game, so we may be seeing new content down the road. Yeah, considering. That doesn't mean we are getting any. Um, yeah, I guess that's all the guy had to say. So again, I mean, personally, I say stay the fuck away from it. If you'd heard about it and you were, like, interested, or, you know, you got the demo and you're like, I don't know if the full version would be any better, then you can just, watch this video and go by my opinion. Frankly, there would be a hell of a lot of work needed to be done to make this worth even the $5. Um, it seems like the developer spent maybe a week making this, and I mean it's basically like he's got the concept down, but nothing's been executed. That's the best way I can describe it, and for that, it's just a shame. I feel like I wasted 5 fucking bucks, and yeah. So, that'll do it for this discussion. I'm Original Blood Ace. As always, stay tuned. More videos coming soon. We'll see you then.